If you watched One Life to Live yesterday, you know the show is on fire. And it's live. And today should be dynamite. I think Carlotta's going to let Antonio's girlfriend Carrie have it for being $50,000 in debt. And things are really heating up in Las Vegas, too, with Max trying to keep everybody calm as Roxy keeps stirring up trouble. And what is it with Nikki? She's desperate to dump Ben, so she's putting the make on his brother, Bo. And after all this time, Blair's finally gonna let Todd have it for lying to her about her baby being dead. I mean, I can't wait to see it all happen. Next, live. Now, here's One Life to Live.
50,000. How did... Mrs. Vega, I don't owe $50,000 on a credit card.
Please, Carrie, don't try to deny it. You need help.
Mommy.
I watched you throwing money away like it's so much
This is
paper.
none of your
and you're
business.
already over $50,000 in debt.
But I'm not. I don't owe money to anyone.
Is that so?
Yes. I swear.
Then why did the credit card company send you this?
Chad, buddy, thanks for coming. Can I get you something?
No, actually, I'm running way late, so I can't stay. Why did you want to meet me here?
Well, it's a face-saving maneuver, mostly. I didn't think Mr. Holden would appreciate my strolling back into Break Bar just to offer you a job at Capricorn.
You want to hire me for your club? That's really cool. A quick question, though. You want to hire me as what, a bartender or a spy?
Chad, I need a bartender. I mean, naturally, I may ask for help in other areas occasionally, but not to worry. You'll start with a very healthy pay increase.
I'm going to have to pass. Look, I don't want to spy on your daughter anymore or follow her around town. It's just not me. Okay? Look, I'm going to take off.
Well, if you change your mind.
Right. Thanks anyway.
Why are you having Carrie watched?
What are you doing here, Natalie?
Where's Christian?
None of your business.
Could you please just tell me where he is?
No. We came here so we could get away from you and from everyone else back home.
Well, you didn't do a very good job of it.
Well, obviously not, because you're here.
Jen...
I mean, what is it with you? You're everywhere. I mean, are you stalking Christian?
No.
Or are you just trying to ruin our trip? You know, either way, it's not going to work. Goodbye.
No. No. You're going to hear exactly what I have to tell you, whether you like it or not. I am not the one you need to be worried about.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Wow, that's the question I was going to ask you.
Well, I guess we both decided to get a little R&R at the same time, huh?
Skip the lies, Al. I know what you're doing here. Jen and Christian are here, but before you make the biggest mistake of your life, I'm taking you home.
No, you're not. I'm not going anywhere with you.
Yo, Vega! Oh, it's true. I can't believe it. Another one of Jesse's friends.
Mrs. Paulson?
Oh, Roxy, baby. Call me Roxy. Everybody does. This must be Landview Week in Las Vegas.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's supposed to be a secret, but, heck, since it concerns you, somebody ought to set you straight.
Ben! Oh, goodness, I didn't see you. I didn't expect you home so soon.
What's going on?
Oh, no, nothing.
Vicky and I were talking, and I practically had to drag it out of her, so don't blame her, Ben.
Blame her for what?
No, I mean it. Don't blow your top. Vicky told me what happened here earlier.
What happened?
Between you and Vicky? Ben, I think we ought to just get it all out in the open and deal with it.
Blair, how come you weren't down at the Sun? Where are the kids? Blair, what are you doing?
Was just thinking about our son. Our biological son, Todd.
Well, that's great, but shouldn't you start to think about getting Jack down to the airport? I mean, if we're gonna get out of the country,
Don't you
should
care
probably...
why I'm doing that?
Thinking?
About our son. About what happened to him in Mexico.
Okay, newsflash, Natalie, I don't worry about you, so you can go bother somebody else.
Jen, I didn't follow...
Please, just no excuses, just go. Christian and I came here so we could be alone.
That's fine, but you don't understand, okay? You just...
Every time I turn around, you're there. Break bar, at the campus, at our apartment.
Jen, chill for 1 second. You do not understand.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand why every time I look, you're throwing yourself at Christian. For a little private talk or a hug or crying on his shoulder.
Look, I did not come here to get involved with you and Christian, okay? I came here to warn you.
About what?
About Al. He's the one who followed you guys here to Vegas.
Dad, I can't go back to Lambview right now.
Al, listen to me.
No, I'm not the one who's about to make a huge mistake here, okay? Jen is. Look, Dad, she's gonna marry him. She's gonna marry Christian.
Then let her.
No, you don't understand. If he marries her, he is gonna hurt her worse than I ever could.
You can't stop it.
She doesn't know what she's getting into, Dad.
And you're gonna tell her?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. She's being cheated on, Dad. He's cheating on her. He couldn't even wait until she was married to him. She's cheating on him already.
And you're gonna open up her eyes.
That's right.
Then what?
What?
Well, let's just say that you give her this dose of reality. You convince her that Christian is a terrible guy and he's about to make her life a living hell.
He is.
What then? What then, Al? Do you really think she's going to come running back to you?
Look, Mrs. Balson, I really don't care about your secrets.
Oh, you should. It's Roxy, honey, because it's real juicy.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, I don't trust what you have to say, especially after what you did to Jessica.
Oh, that was Allison Perkins' fault. You know, I'm not a bad person. Anybody who gives me half a chance, they'll tell you that.
Does that include Jessica and Natalie?
Oh, Natalie, huh? That little witch been saying bad things about me, right?
Well, look, I got something really special planned for my girlfriend, so if you'll excuse me.
All right, well, you know, I got a big hint for you. Somebody wants to get you into trouble.
Who?
And this info that I could give you, you could stop it from happening.
Who are you talking about?
Interested? Because your pal Roxy can help you. For a price.
I don't understand what happened between Vicky and me.
All right. Vicky told me
Well,
about...
I told him all about how upset you are about Allison Perkins.
Oh, that.
I mean, I know that you're still very, very angry about the way she tried to hurt our family.
Well, of course I am. Every time I think about it, I want to rip her heart out.
Please, just don't go getting all upset again, please. And no point in making threats, because no one is going to hurt our family again.
You're right, because after tomorrow, she's going to be put away for a long time, which reminds me, I'll be right back.
I don't want to keep you, Bo.
Why did you stop me? I was just about to ask him about this broken vase.
Quite frankly, I don't want him to get even angrier.
Why, because you're talking to me? Vicky, somebody has to talk to him about keeping a lid on his anger. Otherwise, how's he going to know it's a problem?
Bo, you know, when you came by earlier, I was upset.
No, hey, you were more than upset.
Yes, I was. But I think I went a little bit overboard when I was describing what was wrong. You know, I mean, at least Ben is taking his anger out on Allison Perkins, people like that, and not on... Anyway, we're gonna work it all out. I promise you that, okay? And I'm sure they need you back at the police station. It's shorter if you go out this way.
I'm not so sure I should leave you, Vicky.
Oh, please. It'll be all right, I promise you. I really think I just overreacted, that's all. Please.
All right, I want you to call me. Anytime. Now, I mean that.
Thank you. I will, and I can't tell you what it means to me to know that I have you in my corner.
They always do.
Thanks. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Go, girl! Vicky's marriage is on its way. Bye-bye!
Check this out. Where's Bo?
Oh, he got called back to the police station.
Oh, well, I thought you guys would like to see your brother's take on Allison's sentencing.
How very Todd.
So, why did Bo drop by anyway?
Oh, he just sort of came by. Well, I mean, Bo and I were just... and I really think I need to explain to you about Bo and me.
You're talking about the kid that you lost? Well, why are you doing that all of a sudden?
All of a sudden? I think about him every single day, Todd.
Yeah, well, you kind of stopped talking about him for a while, so I...
Because it hurt too much. See, I never got to hold him before he died. I never got to tell him how much I loved him before he was taken away and cremated.
You know, look, it's probably best just to, to try and get over that stuff. Look, are the kids upstairs? Because we really do need to...
And I never even heard him cry. But did you wait. I did hear him cry, didn't I, Todd?
You kept imagining that you did, yeah.
And every time I heard him cry, it cut through my heart. You can't possibly understand how much it hurts a mother to hear her baby cry and not be able to help him.
You know, maybe not. Okay, no, I...
Do you need me to explain it to you?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't you do that on the way to the airport?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're running, aren't we? Because we can't deal with Jack's birth mother.
Oh, that's right. Hey, look, if Nellie and the social workers show up here and try and take Jack away from us again, we're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, I certainly know why a birth mother would want her child. I certainly wanted mine in Mexico. Yeah, if you were to ask me what is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, Todd, you know what I would say?
Losing your baby?
It must have been awfully hard for you to tell me that my baby was dead.
Yeah, it was hard.
Oh, I'll bet. You and Paloma telling me how tiny he was, how he didn't stand a fighting chance.
Okay, look, I know you're all upset about everything right now, but we really do need to get to the airport. And besides, Blair, all this is in the past.
The past? I don't think so.
Ben, I need you to understand that when you came in before and Bo had his arms, all around me, it wasn't what it looked like.
Looked to me like Bo was comforting you.
Exactly right. That's exactly what it was. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't see it as something more, compromising.
Compromise? I just want to know why you're upset. I never thought it was anything compromising.
I'm so glad.
I mean, Bo's an old friend of yours. Hell, he's my brother. Besides, I know that the only guy you would compromise with is right here.
I'm so glad you trust me.
The same way you trust me. I mean, you found me in bed with a half-naked woman.
Oh, yeah. How strange was that? Thank goodness you figured out it was Allison Perkins who had hired her.
Yeah, right. You know what? I better get that.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. He trusts Vicky completely. Makes you want to barf. You know what? This is going to be a little harder than I thought. Except I got a lot of time because little Miss Vicky is not going to be busting out anytime soon because little Miss Vicky can't face the big, bad secret. Can you, Vicky? Except I can't stand being coked up in this marriage. I'm gonna have to go all the way with Bo just so Ben gets the message.
Where did this come from? It came from you charging all kinds of things you can't afford. Where do you think it came from?
You don't know the whole story.
This is just a big mistake.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Maybe $100 extra could be a mistake. This is a disease.
Mami, ya, basta, ¿ok? Ya me cansé. No quiero oír ni una palabra más. ¿Cómo puedes ser tan mal educada?
Porque ella está mintiendo.
Tú no estás segura de eso. Ok, por favor, no te metas en lo que no te importa. Kerry no tiene por qué darte ninguna explicación.
Está bien.
Thank you. Now, if you allow me to speak to Kerry alone.
Now remember that I'm not the one who did something wrong here. And I certainly don't want to see either of you end up in debtor's prison.
You knew about this.
Mommy gave you my paper to read. That turned up in the envelope by mistake. She showed it to me.
But how did this get...
Honey, look, I defended you. Okay, I figured it was your debt. You would tell me about it when you were ready.
But Antonio...
And I love you, no matter what. So if you're still not ready to talk about it, that's cool too, okay? Just so you know, I will back you any way I can. If you need financial help, honey, I will chip in.
Antonio,
I will call.
No, I don't need financial help. I'm not in debt.
You aren't?
I pay my bills every month.
Well, then, where did this come from?
That's what I'd like to know.
Hello, RJ.
Nora, this is a nice surprise.
Why are you having that guy follow Carrie?
Follow who?
Carrie?
No. You must have misunderstood what we were talking about. Having someone followed, that sounds much more like Lindsay, doesn't it? How's she doing, by the way? Have you heard?
No, I haven't heard from Lindsay, and I don't expect to for at least another 28 years.
Well, that's got to give you a warm feeling, doesn't it?
I like when justice is served. I also like having my life back.
Well, you look happy.
I am happy. Why wouldn't I be happy? I've got Matthew to charm me every day of my life. My business is doing gangbusters. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I've got everything I could possibly want, everything I could possibly need, everything possibly in my heart.
Thank you.
Look, Blair, all this stuff, happened a long time ago, and I don't see why you're so hung up on it now.
You must have been pretty upset when you had to help deliver Max's baby, Todd.
No, I didn't even think about it.
Oh, come on, sure you did. I mean, you were so in love with me. You were jealous as hell. I mean, having to deliver another man's baby, well, come on, just admit it. You were furious.
Bothered me.
How much?
I don't know.
When you
Blair...
lifted the baby up, and you saw him take his first breath and fighting for his place in this world. What went through your mind, Todd?
I was busy, and I don't even really remember. Look, Blair, we really do have to go to the...
Just tell me!
Tell you what? I don't even remember.
Yes,
How can I tell you?
You remember, Todd. You remember every second of it. Now tell me.
Tell you what?
What you did. Why can't you even admit it? Why can't you say it?
Say what?
Just say it! Say it, you bastard! You lied. You told me my baby was dead. And that was a lie.
You came here with Al?
No. Al came here by himself. I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen to me. He's got this...
Stop. This is not about Al. I don't know why I even fell for that.
Jen, look, I tried to call you guys. You weren't taking any of your calls.
Right, so people like you wouldn't bother us.
Well, I felt like I needed to warn you about Al. He's got this crazy notion that Christian's no good for you.
And you had to fly all the way over here just to tell me that. Please.
Look, I'm serious. Al thinks that you're gonna fall apart and that he needs to pick up all the pieces.
Okay, well, maybe Al really does want that, but he is not in Las Vegas. You're making that up.
Oh, my God. Will you please use your brain? Why would I make that up?
I don't know, Natalie. Why do you do anything that you do? Why did you work like crazy to get me married to Al?
Come on.
I mean, maybe you just like to cause trouble. Maybe you're so miserable that you just want everyone else to be. Or maybe you just want Christian for yourself.
There you go again. I've already told you. I do not want Christian. I just don't want Christian and Al to get in another fight like they did at the quarry. Or do you remember that? You know what? Never mind. Forget it. Just tell me where Christian is and he'll believe me.
No, I've got a better idea. I know how to find out the truth.
Who are you calling?
Someone who'll know where Al is. Hi, this is Jen Rappaport. I'm really sorry to bother you, but do you know where Al is?
Actually, getting Bo to wreck this marriage could turn out to be a whole lot of fun.
Well, that was my manager at Crossroads. She's sick. I told her to go home.
Oh, of course you did. Does that mean you have to cover for her?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be late.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you come with me? It'll be fun. Maybe we'll check out the pool table.
I wish I could, but I have so much work to do for the banner.
Well, you know what? I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what made you upset.
Oh, that was just all that business about Allison Perkins.
Perkins, you know, you can forget about that because after tomorrow, the judge is putting her away for good.
Let's hope so, yeah.
You know, I don't feel right about leaving you alone tonight. I mean, Jessica and Natalie are both away.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about me. Lois is here.
Trustee Lois, okay. Well, I'll see you in the morning, all right?
Okay.
Love you.
Bye. Bye. Lois! Lois?
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
Lois, I forgot to tell you earlier. You can take tonight off.
Really?
Yes, and tell Cook she can have the night off, too, and I will see you both tomorrow morning.
All right, thank you. Good night.
Good night, good night, good night, good night. Finally! Playing Icky Vicky is so damn exhausting. Yes! The zookeepers are gone for the night. And this little pussycat is gonna bust out of her cage and go wild.
Okay, look, I can see that you're a little upset, but Blair, you gotta understand something. That baby was very
You couldn't
small.
stand the idea that I was having Max's baby, so you got rid of it, Todd.
But this is
Just
crazy.
stop lying. I know everything.
Oh, yeah, as usual. You think you know
You
everything.
gave my baby away. And then you told me it died.
No. Paloma told you that...
You lied to me, Todd. And then you stood there, day after day, and watched me cry my heart out, wishing that I were dead.
Oh, I don't even know where any of this
I
is
know
coming
what you
from.
did, Todd. I know. So does a lot of other people, like David Vickers. That's why he was in Mexico. That's why we were giving him all that money to pay him off to keep him quiet.
Did David Vickers
and that
call
bitch
here?
Gabrielle knows. That's why you gave her that job at the Sun, right, Todd? And poor Paloma. She came all the way here from Mexico because she knew how much I was hurting.
Paloma gets confused.
And Alex. She knows. Because she gave her bone marrow to save both of our children.
Did Alex tell you something? That's stupid.
And Sam confirmed it.
Sam.
But you didn't care, did you, Todd? You gave my baby away, and then you brought it back. But you didn't care about me at all. You didn't care how much I was
Claire.
hurting. All you cared about was whether or not I found out what kind of monster you were. The kind that would take an innocent baby and get rid of it because he couldn't raise another man's child.
There are so many mistakes.
Admit it, Todd. I wanted you to say it and be honest. For one moment in your sorry life, I want you to tell me what you did.
I did it. I did. I did everything you said I did.
despair as the search for truth uncovers a plot for revenge. Port Charles, superstition, an obsession worth having.
My credit card was stolen when I was in grad school.
Well, did you report it?
Yes, immediately.
Well, then you're only responsible for the first $50.
Right. The credit card said they would even waive that. They gave me a new card, a new number. They said my credit is A1.
Okay, then what's this about?
I don't know. Some collection agency got a hold of it, and now the computer won't quit.
Well, did you call them?
I call them every single month. They say the same thing. Oh, Miss Reynolds, you're not going to get a bill next month.
But you do.
An even bigger one.
Credit card interest rates.
It's now climbed to over $50,000. And the last time I... What's so funny?
I'm sorry, honey. I just knew it had to be something like this. I mean, big credit card debts, that's not the Carrie Reynolds I know and love.
Well, your mother sure bought it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, don't worry about Mommy.
Did you really defend me to her before you knew the truth?
I meant everything I said. I love you. If there's something wrong, we can solve it. End of story.
I still don't understand how this bill got in your mother's hands.
I told you it was in the envelope.
Yeah,
with
no, I know.
my
I
paper.
distinctly remember putting only your paper in that envelope. You know, I was in my office with RJ, and I had to leave. I gotta go.
You want me to walk you?
No, I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yes, I'll call you later, okay?
What's a rush? Is there a sale at Logan's? Oh, I forgot. She doesn't shop at sales.
Mommy, stop it. She didn't do anything, all right? None of this is her fault.
Then whose fault is it?
I thought you and Dr. Twin were friends, especially since he put Lindsay away for you. But you know, if he has the same effect on you as that psycho brother of his, maybe you should just let me show him the door.
No, please don't do anything. He doesn't upset me. I'm a little upset, but it's not what you think.
Then what should I think?
I need a refill. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, how much do I owe you?
Oh, that's okay, Dr. MacGyver. It's on the house. Come back soon?
Those prices, who wouldn't?
I drank my coffee. I need a refill, so Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing great.
Good. Look, Nora, small talk's not really my thing, but, you look great. You take care of yourself, okay?
Yes, ma'am? Did you want a free refill?
Oh, yeah, please, Colombian regular. Hi, Ray. It's Nora. I need help.
Mr. Holden, are you there?
Yes, Jen, I'm right here. You were asking about Al?
Yes. I don't really need to talk to him or anything, but there's just been this weird little mix-up, and I need to know where he is.
Well, actually, he's right here with me at Break Bar.
What?
It's great. That's all I needed to know. Thank you so much. Bye.
So, what did I tell you?
Another lie, as usual.
What?
Al is in Lambie with his father.
What? No, that's crazy. He's lying.
He has no reason to lie, but you obviously do.
Jen,
I don't want to hear another lying word out of your mouth. Get out!
Jen!
Dad, this is great. She wanted to know where I was. I mean...
Now, listen to me. I just covered for you so Jen won't realize you're stalking her, okay?
I'm not stalking her, okay? I'm just making sure that Christian doesn't hurt her.
Son, don't make a fool out of yourself, okay?
Fool?
If she wanted you, she would call you or come to you. But if she finds out you're following her, she'll be more than angry. And she'll be more than a little bit scared of you. And you'll be much worse off than you are now.
You always see things your own way, don't you?
Whatever, just humor me, okay? I just lied to her, all right? Cover for me, go home. Otherwise, my word is meaningless, and I will never be able to help you out with her again.
Fine, I'll go.
Thank you.
I'll take the next flight out tomorrow.
Why don't you take my flight? It leaves in 2 hours.
Fine. Give it to me. But don't expect any thank yous. And do not expect to find me at the mill house when you get back, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't want to live with you. I can't even look at you.
Oh, Al, why don't you cool down about...
Why don't you stop trying to run my life, okay? You're not very good at running your own. Look, find somebody else to hassle.
Son,
don't,
I only want
stop
what's best for you.
calling me son, okay? You were never a father to me when I needed you. Now you're running around trying to play super dad when I don't need you? You were always a lousy father anyway, so give it up! I don't want anything to do with you.
So if I'm willing to give you the information, are you willing to cough up a C-note?
Forget it. I'm not playing games.
Oh, this is Vegas, baby. Ain't about nothing but the game.
You're right. I'm just not interested in yours.
Ah, come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Well, Daddy wants a brand new pair of blue suede shoes now. Now, do me right now. Do me now. No. Oh, no. Baby, we're almost there, baby. We're close. Now, you stay right there. Now, I'll be right back, baby.
I'll have to get you a payout slip. Wait here, I won't be long.
Okay.
That's right, Christian. Count your winnings, because you'll be losing something else. Mrs. Davidson?
Christian, when you come back, you're gonna have a surprise waiting for you. Christian? Did you forget your key? Well, maybe I don't want to let you in.
You can cash in at any of the cages. Tonight, tomorrow, anytime you like.
Okay. Thank you. And sorry about the...
No problem.
So crazy.
Christian!
Natalie, what are you doing here?
Look, it's a long story, very boring. So let's just cut to the chase, okay? Al is here.
Unbelievable. try to do right by your kid, and what do? They just turn on you.
Hey, Maximilian. Hey, this really is all home week. How about if you buy a lonely little girl a big, stiff drink?
Well, look who's here. Come, sit down. I hope you came by to have a cup of coffee with your old man.
No, I don't think so.
No? Is something wrong?
I just had quite a little scene with Mrs. Vega.
Really? Well, I thought you and Carlotta had become close.
She was upset because somehow she got her hands on that bill that says I owe $50,000 on my credit card. But that really doesn't surprise you, does it?
Did Carrie tell you that this was all someone else's fault?
I mean, let's not talk about this now, okay?
I see. You're gonna stay in denial and let this woman walk all over you? Ay, Antonio. Cuando dicen que el amor es ciego, está hablando de ti.
Mami, no hablemos de eso ahora.
Tú ya ni me hablas.
Mira, yo no dije eso, ¿ok? Yo solamente dije que no metamos a Carrie en esto.
Claro, porque no es su culpa.
No, no es su culpa. Pero tú no quieres oír eso, ¿verdad?
¡Déjenme gritar ya! I could hear you guys all the way down the block.
Oh, my goodness.
There.
I'm back.
Oh.
How could you?
I brought Jack back here. I made everything all right.
You made everything all right, Todd?
You're happy now? You've got a family. You've got everything you ever wanted, Blair.
And lies, Todd?
Well, I tried to tell you, Blair. I did. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you before we got married. I tried to tell you after we got married. Remember that time when you said that you would forgive me no matter what I did? I almost told you then.
You're a liar.
You said that. You said you loved me. And you said that you would forgive me no matter what I did. Well, that's now, Blair. That's now. That's right now. What do you say, Blair? You got everything. And all you gotta do is forgive me.